Hey there, creepy peeps. My name is Nightmare Maven and I love talking about horror. I've also never seen The Hunger. Well, I've never seen The Hunger without falling asleep. If you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. So happy you found my channel. Hopefully you stick around for a little bit. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. So yeah, I heard that right in the intro. I've never seen The Hunger all the way through. The 2 or 3 times I've tried to watch it, I've fallen asleep in the middle of it, and I've never actually completed the movie. So I went to remedy that today for another episode of EduGAYtion. I think this is number 4, maybe number 4. Feels like there should be more. I'm sure most of you know what The Hunger is about, but really quickly, maybe for anyone who doesn't, or if you want a refresher, the film follows vampire Miriam, whose companion John is aging and deteriorating at an alarming rate. Miriam sets her sights on a new companion, Sarah, who doesn't take to vampirism so easily, and it causes conflict between them. And that's pretty much all I remember. The movie is directed by Tony Scott, who directed Top Gun right after this. Like, what a duality. I've not found anywhere that Tony Scott was anything other than straight, but there was that pretty gay volleyball scene in Top Gun, so you tell me. So going into the movie, I did, of course, just look up some stuff about it, especially any articles that particularly focused on the queerness in the movie before I sat down to watch it again. A lot of the reviews kind of pan the movie for being devoid of any substance, but most of them do mention that the sapphic scenes between Miriam and Sarah are not as exploitative as other movies in this area or previously, especially the kind of Hammer Carmilla, Karnstein movies that are a little more exploitative. But like I said, I have barely made it through this movie in the past, so I ultra caffeinated myself and sat down and finally watched The Hunger all the way through. I gotta say, I can kind of see what some of the reviews meant by this movie kind of being devoid of any substance. The summary that I gave at the beginning of the video is really all that happens. Like if you boil down all of the events in the movie to a sentence, I feel like you would have maybe a paragraph. Not a lot actually happens in this movie. But in a sense, I feel like it kind of fits the vampire narrative. At least the way I think of vampires in most cases is very angsty, very brooding, very goth, which is very much this movie. You've been alive for such a long time. I feel like you're not doing anything quickly, because why the fuck would you? So in a sense, I'm kind of okay that this movie is not super fast paced. It fits. Miriam has been around for who knows how long. She's not gonna do anything fast because she's got forever. But I'm not 100% sure the way vampirism works in this movie. So it's set up that all of Miriam's companions are all still alive. They've experienced exactly what John is experiencing, is that he ages rapidly over the course of just a few days. And basically what Miriam does is lay them in coffins and keeps them in her attic, and they're all technically alive, just eternally suffering. Not really sure why that is and why it doesn't happen to Miriam. The only thing I can guess is that it happens to Miriam after she drinks some of Sarah's blood, who at that point had already been turned to a vampire. So is it the fact that you have to drink vampire blood for that to happen? I'm not really sure. That's a little confusing, I gotta say. For such an interesting spin on vampirism, I feel like that could have been explained a little bit more, at least the logistics of that. Kind of scary thought though, imagining that you are eternal technically, but you're gonna live forever in this very deteriorated state, which sucks. I feel like it's a little more style over substance, and it's every shot, every scene honestly looks like it could be a music video. They set that up right at the beginning also with I'm completely blanking on the name of the song. Like that opening, I feel like they could have just kept going for the rest of the movie. Like just played like 80s like goth music and it would have fit perfectly. It's very stylish, very cool, which again I feel like fits the vampire vibes. In terms of the gay shit, because this is like the point of these videos, I feel like this movie just makes it onto lists because there is gay in it, and that's about it. It's like the narrative really doesn't have anything to do with being gay or anything like that, which is kind of nice though. It's like, you know, it's just they're existing. It doesn't have to be like this big like coming out story or anything like that. So there, I will say, just like the rest of the movie, the scenes between Miriam and Sarah are very stylized, you know, classical music and just like very gently petting each other, which is like it's either one end of the spectrum with like lesbian representation in like film and TV. Either like The Hunger, where it's like classical music, very soft, we're just like caressing each other, or it's like Girls Gone Wild or some shit. I will say I agree that it's, at least from all of like the lesbian vampire movies I've seen so far, which is not all of them, but I've seen a lot, definitely falls on the less exploitative side. I'm glad I finally sat through and watched it. I don't know that I'm gonna like sit and watch it again. I mean, it's definitely, I feel like it's definitely a background movie, you know what I mean? Like, I'd probably give this like, I think honestly I'd probably give it like a 2.5 out of 5. Not my favorite vampire movie I've ever seen, but not the worst. So I think I'll stick with a 2.5 out of 5. First, I put my phone somewhere that's not around me, so I'll go ahead and put the ratings up in front of my face right now for you to look at. So I'm sure like every single one of you watching has probably seen The Hunger already. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about it, and definitely let me know if you understand the whole like logistics of this vampire aging thing, because I like, if I missed it somewhere, then I owe you guys something. I don't know, because I promise I paid attention and I didn't get it. Anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Become a creepy peep today. I post 2 new videos every week and a live stream every week also. Yeah, that's it. I will see you very soon. Until then, stay strange. Bye.